me ask you a question. Are you tired of gaining weight over the holidays? Do you dread the holidays every year because you know you're going to gain 5, 10 pounds? You're going to be tempted with all the parties and the Thanksgiving dinners and the Christmas, Hanukkah festivities. I may have some helpful tips for you, so stick around. Hi, Debbie Chu here, and welcome back to my channel. I wanted to have a little heart-to-heart with you today instead of cooking in my kitchen, so this is just going to be a short video. I too dreaded the holidays, thinking that I was going to gain, 5, 10 pounds, and every year I'm like, I'm not going to do it, and I always ended up doing it, and it was so frustrating, and I would get so down on myself until I discovered the Starch solution. That was the first year that I didn't gain a pound over the holidays. And I didn't feel like I restricted anything. I didn't feel like I was missing out. But I made delicious whole food plant-based dishes that were good for me, and they were low fat, they were low calorie density, yet still I was able to keep my weight off. It was amazing. So I highly encourage you to read Dr. McDougall's book, The Starch Solution, if you haven't already, and really stick to those principles. Mainly, no meat, no dairy, okay? Those are such high-fat foods that for sure are going to cause you to gain weight. So if you eliminate that right there, you're off to a great start. And increase your intake of non-starchy vegetables, your broccoli, your kale, your zucchini, your squash, things like that. And make sure you're eating whole carbs like potatoes and rice and beans and oatmeal for breakfast. And try to incorporate veggies at breakfast. And if you can't tolerate that, then do what I do. I grate up some zucchini, I get some riced cauliflower, and I put that in the cooking water and cook that with my oatmeal, and I can't even taste it. But I'm getting a ton of fiber and a ton of vitamins and nutrients, and it really fills me up. So that's a really good tip. And make sure you're drinking a lot of water. A lot of times when we're hungry, we're really just dehydrated. So make sure that you are hydrating. And if you are going to a party, eat before you go. That's my best advice to you. Eat before you go. For one, you don't know if there's going to be anything compliant there. Most likely there won't be, and you're going to be tempted. Or bring a dish for everyone. And then you have something that's compliant. And then you're going to feel good about it. So say you do all that, you eat before you go to a party, you bring a dish, whatever, and you find that you're tempted and that you indulge and you have some of this or some of that that isn't exactly the best for you. What should you do? First of all, don't beat yourself up. But the next meal or the next day, get right back on track. So important. Don't let this derail you for the rest of the holiday season. There are desserts that you can make that are low fat and that aren't going to be 1,000,000 calories. And I have some of those on my YouTube channel, so check those out. And there's many others on the internet. So it is possible to have your cake and eat it too, as long as it's low-fat, whole food, plant-based. Another thing that can throw you off is a lot of us have a time change, and it's getting darker early, and the weather's getting cooler, so we're not so likely to exercise or go for a walk. So try as hard as you can to incorporate at least a quick walk, even if you do it on your lunch hour when the sun's out and it's still warm. Take a walk around the block. Do 15 minutes. It'll make a world of difference, not only physically, but mentally. It's really good for you to get outside, breathe some fresh air, get out of the office or get out of your house, get away from your housework. If you've got kids, take them with you. Just try to incorporate a little bit of movement, even if you just walk in place, just move your body. So I hope some of these ideas and tips will help you over the holiday season. I hope you join my Facebook group. I also encourage you to sign up for my newsletter and also my e-guide. There's some helpful hints in my newsletter and my e-guide as far as weight loss and what you need to do to stay on track. And all that information I will link in the description box. And the holidays will be here before you know it, so start today. Start getting into that positive mindset. I know it's real easy to get down on yourself, to look in the mirror and just see all your flaws and what you're doing wrong, but you're doing so much right. And just by you watching this video, I know that your heart's in the right place and that you want to lose weight, or you want to at least not gain weight over the holidays. So following Dr. McDougall's recommendations are the best way. Oh, and another thing, also make sure you continue with the 50-50 plate. Half your plate with non-starchy vegetables, the other half with whole starches, potatoes, rice, beans, things like that. That's a huge one. I can't believe I left that out. So I'm glad I remembered. So the 50-50 plate is critical, and that will really help you. And leave me some comments. Let me know what your struggles are. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm more than happy to try and help you. So I hope you liked this video today and it gave you some ideas on how you can navigate the holidays. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I do post videos every Tuesday and Saturday. I mostly do cooking videos, but sometimes I do videos in this format as well. You can follow me on Instagram, and I also started a Facebook group if you need some more support or if you're new to this way of eating. And there you will find like-minded people, and they post recipes. You'll have inspiration and support, which will be so critical during the holiday season. It's a great place to ask your questions. You can always ask me, but they are a wealth of information there in that group. And all my recipes are good for you, they're good for the animals, and they're good for the planet, and what you put on your plate determines your fate and your weight. Until next time, thank you. Oh dear, I don't like the top of my head cut off. The holidays every year, because you know you're gonna give up. I may have some helpful hints for you. Nope. Now here's the other part of it. And have a great day. No. Okay, baby.